Hi everybody, I have another Beatles update. It hasn't been too long since I made the last one, but I got a good amount more items recently, so I figured why not make another. You have to excuse me if I sound like I'm in La La Land. It's just after 7 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm a morning person by nature, but I don't usually make videos this early. So anyway, we'll start with a couple of Record Store Day releases. I know that Gary, aka Sun Dodger, showed these already, but in case you haven't seen them, here's a Ringo 45 box set, which I like. I like the cover very much. Got a star, Ringo star, obviously. When you open it up, you get this fold-out poster of Ringo from 1974 atop the Capitol Records Tower. What I'd like to know is if some of you can tell me in the comments section, do you think that's really Ringo? I mean, I know he's in the video for this one that they made, but it looks almost like a dummy or maybe a stand-in. It's got a very big head. So let me know what you think of that. Inside we got the 45's photograph, and it don't come easy. And it's all down to Goodnight Vienna. You got three 45s, and I'm not usually a big fan of reissues, but I'm getting there. I have these all original picture sleeves. These are nice and thick, and although I'm not really always that enamored with the sound quality on some of these things, I played all of these, and I thought the sound quality was phenomenal on these. Really good sound. Also in the box in the corner here, it might be a little difficult to see it, there's an adapter, 45 adapter that goes in the corner, and it's basically a picture of Ringo in the cellophane or aluminum foil from the photograph cover. Hey, whatever floats your boat, right? Anyway, also on Record Store Day we got this Wings release. I didn't realize Gary said that this was a reissue of an old DJ, I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. Copy. It's got the short version and the longer album version of the Maybe I'm Amazed live performance. That's on Wings Over America, I get. Here's a copy, Russian album of Beatles, A Taste of Honey. My record store had this, and they gave it to me for $1 because the record itself, unfortunately, is very deeply gashed and scratched, and you can't play the record. But I got it because it's a nice cover, and maybe eventually I'll find the record in better shape. Another of my record stores had a copy, still sealed, from 1981, never opened. Ringo Stop and Smell the Roses. Maybe somebody can school me on this too, I'm not sure. I heard that this album was re-released on vinyl in the last couple of years, something like that, because I don't know if it's an original or not. I'm thinking it has to be because there's a Sam Goody old price sticker on here from the store. So hopefully it's an original. Maybe you can let me know. Here's Paul McCartney 12-inch, Où est Soleil, however you pronounce it. I like the back cover. Okay, here's the Beatles United Artists Hard Day's Night. This one being a stereo copy. I have the original mono copy, which I prefer, but this is in such beautiful shape and it was very cheap, so I figured why not add it to the collection. Okay, I don't want to really go on to too much of a tirade against reissues and repressings these days. I didn't buy the Beatles recent box set of like the UK albums. I don't know, I feel I can only get these albums so many times and I'd rather have the originals, but I did pick this up, the Past Masters standalone album, only because it's a unique album. You don't usually see this on vinyl, it's something different. But I have to tell you folks, I'd heard reports that some of these didn't sound too good. Well, all I can say is I played this album and I have to agree on this one. There was something about the sound I thought was really poor. It sounded to me like it was maybe I don't know, a little doopy sounding, for lack of a better word. And there was a couple of tracks that actually had surface sound on it, a couple of noises and weird sounds. And it's not a damaged record, it's just inherent in the pressing. Here's a picture disc of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which I had back in the day and sold. Now I got it back. The sound quality, I don't remember being that good on these old picture discs, but it's more for the novelty. I think they've done better now improving the sound quality on picture discs. Here's the Beatles' 20 Greatest Hits from 1982, another lackluster album, I think, because they took 20 songs, I think about 10 songs per side, and tried to squeeze them together to get them to fit. And in the result, they wound up getting rid of some of Hey Jude. I think they shaved off a minute or so or more of Hey Jude. Here's a UK copy of A Hard Day's Night, which I needed. It's not an original 64. I think it's probably 70s pressing. And I don't mean to make this video, you know, going against reissues, but you know, these days they make reissues so perfect and so meticulous that you can't tell if it's an original or a remake anymore. I wish the original albums kept the way they were, and that the remakes that they put out these days had a little barcode on the corner, or a slight year, 2012 or 2013, so at least you know that, you know, it's not an original. I wasn't going to bother with these albums. The McCartney Archive re-releases is a very heavy one of Ram, double set. The reason is because again, I can't keep buying things over and over. Although because I have an addiction to vinyl, I probably will. But the Archive collection, I decided to finally get this because it had extra tracks on it. If it didn't have the bonus tracks, I wouldn't. Plus, they want an ungodly amount of money for these things, and I had got this for 20% off. So therefore, I was like, okay, I'll get it. You know, I have just about all of these new Paul Archive releases on CD. I didn't get the Ram CD because that box is, again, ridiculous. It's over $100. I'm not paying that. So anyway, I found this one, the McCartney reissue Archive collection, also with some bonus tracks, and I only got it for $25. Some people want over $30 for these, 30-something dollars. I just can't do it. And that leads us right into this, the Electric Arguments album. I don't know the right way to hold this up. Paul McCartney and Youth, Electric Arguments, 2008. This vinyl album was sitting at my record shop for 2-3 years, and it wasn't selling. They wanted like $35 for it. Finally, I got the guy to come down by $10 or so, and he was happy just to finally be able to sell it. And lastly, I finally got a copy of George's Concert for Bangladesh. I needed this. This is a really clean copy. You might not be able to tell by looking at this because it's in plastic that's kind of seen better days, but the album itself is in good shape. Thanks a lot for watching. I really hate that I have to rush these videos because I have a camera that only lets me record 7 or 8 minutes, and eventually I'm going to get a better camera. But till now, this is it. So see you soon. Thanks for watching.